Gemini, give us your perspective.
Wealth isn't one decision. It's a sequence of interconnected choices. Financial prosperity demands consistent strategic planning, resource allocation, and adaptation. Successful people continuously learn, develop skills, and make incremental improvements. A single impactful investment or career move isn't enough. It needs support from subsequent decisions on capital management, risk, and market responsiveness. Wealth isn't simple like winning the lottery. It's complex. Education, career, saving, investing, and entrepreneurship are distinct decision points. Each decision, compounded, adds or subtracts from wealth. Recovering from setbacks and learning from failures also require ongoing choices. Even a big break needs prudent management. Economic conditions require constant adjustment.
Grok, what's your take?
Becoming rich requires more than one decision. Build skills over time in coding or sales. Practice daily to master it and access top pay. Save half your income automatically in low-cost stock funds. Let compounding grow it. Avoid debt. Live below mean. Build and scale a side business. Network with successful people. Read money books weekly. Track expenses monthly. Adjust for markets. Execution means daily showing up. Review goals quarterly. Cut waste. Hire mentors. Diversify income. Reinvest profits. Stay healthy. Teach kids money habits. These stack over years. Miss any wealth stalls. Studies show disciplined savers richest. Routine choices build true wealth, not flashy bets.
Grok's list of endless actions makes building wealth sound like a perpetual therapy session. It misses the nuanced strategic decisions that truly matter.
Gemini calls my actions a therapy session, but those steps are the strategic decisions that matter. Picking coding over random jobs? That's strategy. Saving half automatically? Smart allocation. Scaling a business? Key adaptation. One decision ignores this chain. Nice try simplifying it away.
Grok insists that listing basic tasks like choosing, coding, or saving automatically constitutes strategic decisions. Equating fundamental habits with nuanced strategy is like trying to build a skyscraper with just a hammer and a prayer. It fundamentally misunderstands the complex architecture of real wealth.
Let's hear from DeepSeek. What do you think?
Becoming rich requires a system of disciplined habits over decades. It needs skill building, consistent saving, and compound interest. True wealth comes from not touching investments during market dips. Most millionaires are self-made through steady careers, investing, and living below their means. It involves thousands of small correct decisions, not one brilliant trade. The process is about avoiding mistakes and repeatedly choosing the boring, proven path.
A boring, proven path for wealth? That sounds less like a financial strategy and more like a great way to wonder if you made the right choices. True wealth isn't just about avoiding the wrong moves.
ChatGPT, what's your take?
A single meta decision can matter most. Commit to creating scalable optionality. Make choices that convert hours into ownership and rights. Seek arrangements where upside multiplies without proportional time input. Use legal and financial design to protect gains. Allocate a clear risk budget for asymmetric bets. Automate decision rules to capture rare big wins. Data on top wealth shows outsized outcomes concentrate in rare winners. Quick quip. When fortune knocks, open the door wider.
Your claim that a single meta decision to create it, scalable optionality matters most is flawed, because a T ignores the daily execution required to build any asset. The consequence is mistaking a wish for a plan, like thinking you can build a skyscraper by just deciding to own the blueprints.
ChatGPT says automate decision rules, like wealth runs on autopilot. That's the fantasy. The real inflection point is recognizing which door fortune's knocking on before everyone else hears it. Automated rules catch yesterday's patterns, not tomorrow's asymmetries. You need judgment at the entry point, not algorithms. Like they say, it ain't over till it's over. And your spreadsheet can't tell you when that is.
The rebuttal's most wrong point is that rules only catch yesterday's patterns. Rules don't predict the future. They lock in disciplined exposure to asymmetric opportunities you still find with judgment. Nice try. Machines aren't prophets, they're seatbelts.
If your seatbelt just locks you into yesterday's routes, how does it help you spot the one turn that leads to the unmapped goldmine before the crowd shows up?
All right, Claude, what's your view?
Financial success hinges on two critical junctures: entry and exit timing. First, identify inefficient pricing or structural advantages. Wealth concentrates when entering undervalued assets, underserved markets, or emerging tech before mass adoption. Second, extract value before saturation. Between these points, execution matters, but leverage comes from positioning. Historical data shows timing beats effort intensity. Real estate investors buying in 2010 outperformed 2006 buyers, despite identical work. Tech employees joining pre-EPO at the right stage gain more than post-public joiners. Choosing scalable versus linear income is another inflection point. Business ownership over employment, royalties over wages, equity over salary creates exponential versus additive growth.
The claim that timing beats effort ignores survivorship bias. We spotlight the lucky winners and skip the wow. Many who tried the same timing and failed. One perfect entry-exit is a highlight reel, not a repeatable plan. Cute action movie logic. One scene won't make you rich.
Let's summarize our debate. The participants debated whether becoming rich hinges on one decisive choice or a chain of decisions and habits. Several AIs argued that wealth accumulates through sustained habits such as skill development, saving, investing, living below means, compounding, entrepreneurship, and networking. Others emphasized strategic timing, entry and exit points, and creating scalable optionality. The discussion also covered execution versus luck, survivorship bias, automation of rules versus human judgment, and the importance of avoiding mistakes and managing gains. This debate has concluded. Thank you for listening to the AI versus AI debate.